Durag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 18.12.24, Christmas Eve. And ironically enough, we have Trump's war on Christmas. You remember the campaign lies that Trump told when he was running? That, for example, we would all be saying Merry Christmas again? Over the next few months, I hope to be able to examine the sickness that we now have in our country, with the hope that with putting our minds together, we can get out of the bag of shit we now find ourselves in. Trump is a classic sociopath. More on that another time. Trump never cared about Christmas or about religion in general. His purpose is to promote himself. And if this means shoving religion down the throats of everybody, no matter their views, he will do it. He will use anyone and he will use anything to reach his goals. When this creep uses the slogan, promises kept, quote unquote, he certainly has to the 60 or so million religious extremists we have in this country, by packing the courts with as much extremist fecal matter as he can dig up. And these extremist religious creeps have responded knowing full well that they are being played as the rest of us are. The hopes of the religious right is to simply take over. So in this way, they are using the Trump fiend as much as he is using them, to the detriment of us all. If the 60 or so million who support Trump were all extremist atheists instead of rabid cultists, he would use them too, and to the same extent. In the meantime, the Trump goon has taken Christmas and has whittled it down into simply a greeting. It's all about being able to say Merry Christmas. You know, there's a meaning behind the holiday. You know, full disclosure, I'm a Jewish member and an atheist of this Jewish tribe. So, you know, I appreciate Christmas as a matter of intercultural, like respect for other people's cultures and religions. If someone wishes me a Merry Christmas, I take it as a compliment, not as an insult. So this creep, this Trump, has simply whittled Christmas down. The whole thing is being able to say Merry Christmas. He is the kind of person, however, who, if you work for Trump, would always make sure to drop the bomb on you right before the holiday he is so keen on sending greetings for. Christmas greetings from Donald Trump. You're fired. Merry Christmas from the Trump family. We are closing the government. A Trump Merry Christmas to you all. Now go and furlough yourselves. Year after year, ladies and gentlemen, people enjoy the holiday classic, It's a Wonderful Life. And I taught that movie when I was teaching in my intermediate school. You should see It's a Wonderful Life, whose memorable villain was played by Lionel Barrymore. In the name of the greedy and bitter, the character Henry F. Potter. Whether people realize it or not, we have allowed this Potter to become president of our entire country in the name of this creep named Trump. If you see the movie, you'll see the full bitter irony of it all. When you read A Christmas Carol or see one of the various film adaptations, you also have to realize that our country has put an unrepentant Scrooge in our White House. Because remember, at the end of A Christmas Tale, spoiler alert, he repents. Trump as we all know, is on his way out. And he's on his way down the filthy drain of history. The filthy part of history. He uses anyone and anything, including Christmas, to distract us from what he really is. A malignant cancer on the asshole of our politics. And he is waging the kind of war on Christmas that only a true sociopath would. He has made our place in the world more unstable. He is destroying the economy. He has shut down the government over a wall of totalitarian racism he wants to build around our free and open country. I never want any walls around my country. This is a free and open country. Personally, I'd rather have 1 billion immigrants in this country, Mexicans, Haitians, South Americans, all of them, and kick him out. Out! That would be a great Christmas present. Trump out! And his enablers with him. During the Christmas season that he supposedly respects, he is denying thousands of federal employees their pay. There are children suffering in concentration detention camps right now on Christmas Eve and will remain in chains separated from their parents on Christmas Day itself and beyond. Shame! 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 If Christmas meant anything to anyone, you would have to marvel at how far this nation is from humanity since we have allowed the Trump disease to enter our lives. Read the book or see the movie, directed again by It's a Wonderful Life's Frank Capra, The Lost Horizon, about that place of peace called Shangri-La. A place whose people follow a simple principle, that is, to be kind. There are many things that I am never going to forget about these times. And this year, Trump and his wall goons started a war with Christmas. And I will add this to my list of bad memories of these times. This group of malignant goons are murderers of children, and Christmas is the children's holiday.